I was just admiring the comfortableness of the back seat of this lovely Grand Marquis Precision Track. It's not a normal Grand Marquis. Now, there's so much to say about this lovely Mercury car. For one, you have this lovely vinyl top. Looks like it should be a convertible, but it isn't. Looks nice though. Under the bonnet here, we have a lot to show. Until I first find this latch. Once I can find this latch, wherever this thing is. All our producers help me do this. And the producer just helped me out there. Now this is a massive 4.6 liter, says it right there, V8 engine. Now you're thinking, what? This is a V8 engine? In a car like this? And I'm going, yes, it's a V8 engine in a car like this. But it must not be a very powerful one, because you don't get too much kick out of the acceleration pedal. But you got a lot of stuff under here, under the bonnet. Now, back here is the boot. Got a lot of room in here. You've got a lot of room in here. This is the spare tire, the bubble tire if you bust it. Got a Chronicles of Narnia bag. And you can fit lots of stuff in here. Like your whole collection of prog rock albums. They could all fit in here. It'd be perfect. Especially because those are thicker than most. Now, this car, it looks very nice. It has a couple dings, but it's not a bad looking car in its tannish color. And I'd say that if you wish to own a comfortable car with good gas mileage, I'd say that the Mercury Grand Marquis Precision Track would be the perfect car to own. I retired to the gazebo for some closing thoughts. I gazed at the lake to gain some inspiration about this truly American car. Now, the Grand Marquis, all in all, is not that much fun of a car to drive. It's very practical, has good gas mileage, and is very comfortable for either if you have a family or you're an elderly person. But I still think it is a very worthwhile car to own. It is from the staunch brand of Ford, Mercury, which is a very reliable brand, and I have a couple friends who are very loyal to that brand, so I bet I could trust it. But all in all, I think that it's a very worthwhile car to own, but you could do better if you wish for a more fun driving experience. There goes a fine American car. I wonder if it'd be better with a V10.
Well, that was a very lovely film, wasn't it, John Henry?
It was very lovely.
Now, Stephen, I got a couple of questions to ask you. Do you think that that is a conformist car?
Well, if by conformist you mean that everyone grows old, then yes.
But the background?
Well, I was driving it through a subdivision.
Everything was the same.
Yes, it was a subdivision where all the houses look similar. It is where the owners of that car live. It's really representative of America, where there may be nice houses that you can get for cheap. And so I thought to take a truly American car, you need to take it through a truly American setting.
Well said. But now, we need to see how fast it goes around our track, and for that, we must turn it over to our tame racing driver. Some say that at 12:20 a.m. on Thursdays, his face is unblurred.
and that his favorite NHL hockey team was going to be the Philadelphia Flyers, but they lost the Stanley Cup, and now it's the Chicago Blackhawks. All we know is
He's called the Fig. All right, we have the time. We have the time. Now, let's see if the Grand Marquis can dethrone the Camry, which is posted at 40.5 seconds.
Indeed. Now, so, May, you have the time, don't you?
Yes, I do. Have it right here. Now, the Mercury Grand Marquis posted its power lap at a time of 43.8 seconds.
May!
What? Huh?
You just put that upside down on the board.
Oh,
Man with no sense of direction. Keys Captain cautious.
sorry.
He doesn't quite know what he's doing.
but
But
there it
seriously,
is.
though, that is a surprising lap time. It had a V8 engine. That's 2 cars in a row that have been very surprising.
Very indeed.
Yes.
Just goes to show you.
I thought it could do just a little bit better than the Accord, if nothing less, but it only beat the Accord by 0.1 second.
That's
But-
astonishing. It really is.
It really is. So,
Moving on.
my guest tonight is the only man in the world who can fix himself if he ever gets in an accident. Ladies and gentlemen, Sterling Ricketts. Welcome, sir. Welcome to ReverseGear. Hello there.
Welcome. Welcome,
Hello.
sir.
All right, please have a seat.
Now, we say that he can fix himself because he is an EMT.
I am. Yes, I am.
All right, so Sterling, you're a funny guy. You have a lot of stories to tell, so we want some entertainment to the audience. So what do you think is the funniest story that's ever happened to you?
Funniest story that's ever incurred
Yes.
In your lifetime.
in my lifetime? Wow, that's a good question. I have some pretty good stories. I do have some really good stories.
Mm-hmm.
And let me think of one. All right. I once had a job for one day
Mm-hmm.
where I played a pervert for a summer camp.
Really?
Really?
Yes, the police, or how you guys like to call them, bobbies.
Yeah, ball base.
They hired me for one day and to play a pervert trying to lure kids out of the camp
Really?
because it's a stranger danger program. And they paid me $50 or 80 pounds